everybody. Foley here for some more Final Fantasy 16. Sorry we're getting started a little bit late, and I also have not had a chance to fix my green screen. Side of my face is at this side. Okay. 1 second while I just shuffle this into position. That do it? Yeah, cool. And the microphone's probably a little bit close. Right. As usual, if I touch the fucking audio cable, I lose sound. Right. This has been a bit of a mess getting started, but anyway. We're back for some more Final Fantasy 16. Last time, with Clive, we have been reunited with Jill. Sid has abandoned us, or well, not abandoned us, but he's gone off to do something else. So Clive and Jill with Torgal are heading back to Rosaria, something, hometown, where all of the events that took place at the beginning of the game happened. So, you know, the death of his brother / fratricide, it turns out maybe we killed him, and all that jazz, and the entire dissolution of the dukedom, because our father died and both of the heirs were missing, and neighboring kingdoms swooped in and picked up the pieces and so on. So there is no dukedom, something like that. What you call it? There's a word for it. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, let me shrinky dink, and we'll get into it. Oh yes, I came back here just to save. There's no quests. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I didn't want to just start another combat area. And I didn't read that thing. Oh well. You got new clothes though, and we look pretty cool. King's Gate Ruins, the Imperial Province of Rosaria.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here.
Not come back to, like, take the stone?
No.
The wood?
It's just as I left it.
Like, a lot of the ruins around Europe, and anyway, I'm sure other places, but certainly in Europe, you know, a lot of the ancient Greek or Roman ruins are like that because people took the rocks themselves to build other buildings.
Let's have a look around.
And a lot of it is obviously wear and tear as well, but a sizable amount of it is just being repurposed for other things at the time. Okay, so there has been an update to the game since... actually, there was an update to it last time we played, but I had forgotten. So we're going to look at it now. So apparently we can massively tone down the motion blur. Where can I do that? Motion blur, adjust motion blur strength. Right, it is very strong. Not going to quite put it to 0 because that will put a bit too much of a strain on the PlayStation. Otherwise, I think we're good. Stick. Right, we'll see what it's like with 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not seeing like 3 handles anymore. I am still kind of seeing like 3 handles, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Yowzers. That's Crater, alright. I don't know what that is. Think we're gonna have a big boss fight in that crater? Alright, we're stuck in walkie mode. our banner or somebody else's? Orgs.
What is it, Torgal?
Very mad about something.
Clive.
Motherfucker.
That's him.
Okay, well,
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
you can't have hallucinated him because the other two of them saw him too. Unless we're having a mass hallucination, which I guess isn't impossible. Damn, he's fast. Where'd he go?
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
It isn't necessarily him. I'm sure those robes are, you know, fairly common.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yeah. Although we managed to get through
Yes.
here without opening the gate
We
last
would
time.
have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter.
Also, I don't think you could
and the
actually
other
do it
shields
in the
would have
first
stood
place.
guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
And how did he get through the door?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have.
Couldn't he?
He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Doesn't he have it? You have the power of the Phoenix. Kinda. You mightn't be the Phoenix's dominant, but you do have its power. Good enough? Good enough.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
No, not really. This is probably a terrible idea. Let's go for it.
Nevermore.
Torgal came through though, right? I need him. For, well, moral support for one, but then also for launching enemies into the sky for me. Ooh, funky music.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
An egg?
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Not sure we're perfect. That part clearly looks broken. Big circular area, huh? 4 dudes, huh? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I didn't check the chat. Make sure the chat works. Hang on. 1 sec. 8 Ball is. Am I about to walk into a big fight? Don't count on it. 8 Ball, you don't know video games as well as I do, I guess.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Anyway, yes, the chat works. Oops.
Jill?
told you, 8-Ball. I told you.
What do we do?
The usual.
It would be nice to be able to launch people off, you know? So I think I accidentally used a strength tonic there when I was trying to get Torgal to do this thing. Lightsabers! Who do we get rid of first? The mage, obviously.
Give them all you've got, boys. Stay down.
Leveled up.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Who were these fallen? That they have lightsabers and defense nodes and horrible spiders. Is that an item? Oh, no, it's not. I was gonna think, is there an item all the way over there? Deep is it? Although we suppose we did get a kind of a look at it at the start of the game, the apothecary. It is quite deep. There are a lot of these towers.
It's over. That's enough. Keep your distance, boy.
Right, chest. Gil. Why would we still be getting Gil from the Fallen? Surely they had their own currency. Get some super special currency from them and sell it. Would Fallen currency be worth much?
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Not this time. Don't let them get away.
No juggling him.
Too slow.
make sense to you?
Nope.
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Calm down, Torgs. Torgs, calm down. I need to pet you. Torgs. Oh, Torgs is in full. No, he's in full combat mode. All right. Favor of the wind. Gouge. What abilities are we using? That's gouge. Okay. So what does favor of the wind gouge do? Swap off increased defense by 10 in favor of gouge damage. Okay, I think we'll swap out the potion one. Doesn't come up as much. We use gouge more than we use potion. That's the way I'm looking at it. Great. What am I about to walk into that they're giving me potions and high potions? Multiples of that enemy? Mall guys. Oh, bombs.
Hey.
Brilliant.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Staple Final Fantasy enemy type bombs. Just gotta watch out for their possible self-destruct.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Can't be juggled, obviously, because they can fly. There he goes. Gotta watch out for that. He does damage himself though when he does it, so just that. What is this?
Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
If you can manage to kill it before it can do it though, usually you get some decent XP. Not always, sometimes.
Get him, boy.
Oh, okay, they have like a little core thing. Cool. I'm glad the bombs enemies are in this. Right, what have we seen then? Moogles, chocobos, bombs now. What's left? Tumburies, cactuar. They've mentioned curls, which are these kind of
Would Joshua have had to run
leopard-looking
this gauntlet too?
enemy types.
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Okay. Constellation. Is it another elevator? Yes, it is.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Lots of money. Throw one of these guys. And maybe some friends along the way.
This won't be easy.
Yep.
Who's that?
Just him now? Yes.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
stagger in. Hey, Automakai! Got a parental guidance warning? That's not from me, that's Twitch. Christian channel, please do not swear. Absolutely not. Swear all you want. Now, Twitch has added these extra content things that if your game has a mature rating, they'll add that mature thing on top of it. There's a couple of other things for it as well that you can add, like you're gonna talk about sexy stuff, or you're gonna talk about drug stuff, and what have you. Success. I only have to use one potion. How you getting on, Automakai? Which way did I come in? This way? More lads.
Keep your distance, boy.
Good, enjoying a few days off. Nice.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Damn. Why did you target the other guy? What the fuck? Don't target this one, he's nearly dead. Oh wait, he's not. This is a different enemy. Okay.
That's enough.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
This time.
Alright, try that again. Oh, do a projectile thing. Ah, damn it, didn't hit me. That was...
Don't let them get away.
I want to do my my projectile reflector thing. Torgs, have you calmed down yet? Am I that pet you yet? No, you haven't calmed down yet. Okay. Oh, well, that's a problem. Kind of needed that.
I don't like this.
What are these called? Iron Golems? Iron Soldier, something like that. This is another pretty classic Final Fantasy enemy.
Mutual.
Iron Giants. Ouch. Can't dodge them all.
Wake wins.
Ah, for fuck's sake, I had the wrong one on. What's the newest Final Fantasy? 17? 16? This one. Ow.
Not this time.
Yeah. Don't like it when someone does it back to you, do you?
Give them all you've got for them.
I actually can't see what I'm doing. Oh, great.
It's going in anyway.
Why do we have Final Fantasy 14 mechanics now? Alright, no you don't.
It's down.
This is our chance.
Oh, I thought this was the 7 remake. Oh, no. This is 16. I actually haven't played the 7 remake yet. I've been meaning to. Just haven't gotten around to it.
Keep your distance, boy.
And am somewhat scared of it.
Not this time. Get him.
Scared of it? Final Fantasy 17 is a very important game to me, and I just want to be in the right frame of mind to play it.
Not this time.
You know, I don't want to play it while I'm not going to get the most out of it, I guess.
You know what to do, boy.
I can't see what I'm doing. I really should get rid of this move. Because I can never fucking see what I'm doing. There he goes. Probably one for off stream. You say that. I am planning to do like a full Final Fantasy franchise playthrough at some point.
It's done.
It's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take
And why do they keep attacking us?
several years, I think. I'd probably have to do them. If I was ever going to get to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'd have to, like, do, like,
They're probably asking themselves the same
the
thing.
NES ones as a block, the
We're the
SNES
ones
ones as a block,
trespassing here.
PS1 games
just
as a block,
protecting their home.
PS2, PS3, and so on, and just do them in that order instead of going from one all the way up. The MMOs as well. Oh god. I am actually considering doing 14. I won't do 11 because it's too difficult to get working. But I am considering 14. Because I do have an account and I do like the game. I just rarely have enough time to spend on the subscription.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
And we're back to full health. Excellent. But yeah, I'd probably have to split, like, Final Fantasies 1 to 3 in their own block, 4 to 6 in their own block, 7 to 9 in their own block, 10 and 10-2, 12 in their own block, skipping 11, the 13 trilogy, Jesus. Just don't want to play them. And then there's all the spin-offs. Christ, so many. I'm going to do some of the spin-offs. I'm not doing all of them because we'll be here forever. It'll literally just be a Final Fantasy channel at that point. Not a full playthrough if you skip 11. I'm skipping 11, fuck it. It's literally not possible for me to play it. Next you're gonna tell me it doesn't count if I don't play Theatrism or War of the Lion or something.
Alright then.
Next death. Lich. Not a classic Final Fantasy, although they have been in them. Ow.
Not this time.
Hopefully not a D&D Lich.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Full means everything? There's plenty of those games I can't even access anymore.
You know what to do, boy.
As I'll be talking about into this week's weekly news recap. Stay tuned for that. Thresh. I can't see what he's doing. Okay, it's probably for the best I didn't see that.
Sick of Torgal.
That was almost got the kill in. I thought that parry attack might kill him.
Wasn't like
That's
the
why I went
others.
for it.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Torgs. You gotta calm down, buddy. I can't pet you when you're like this. I have the same plan for Resident Evil. I'm working my way through the Resident Evil ones, and then Assassin's Creed and Yakuza. I've played most of the Assassin's Creeds. I haven't played any of the Yakuza games. Not really, at least I don't count it. Where am I going? Where did I come? Did I come in that way? It's confusing. Can I even open this door? No. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. Actually, wait, I can... Torgal can just tell me where to go. This way. Okay.
Look out!
Why are we fighting D&D enemies now? What's going on?
That's it. It's over.
That fight went well. And then there's a loose series of the Masocore Souls type games. You know, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Sekiro, Neo, Bloodborne, etc.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
There's all sorts of very stupid plans for the channel that I should really reconsider. Here we are. It's a lot of games to get through. It's way too fucking many. And then they keep bringing out new ones. Just stop for a second. Yep, still D&D enemies. I don't know what's going on.
Keep your distance, boy.
Demi.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Beep. You gotta wave our NFC in front of it. Clive just keeps it in his glove. It's convenient. It seems kind of silly to have this if this is meant to only be accessible by the Phoenix.
It isn't a dead end after all.
The Phoenix can fucking fly. Why would it need bridges?
Apparently not.
It's feeling lazy. It's gonna walk instead. Look up. Look up. Ah. Okay. Sephiroth? Why is that Sephiroth? Spoilers for the very end of Final Fantasy VII, but that's what he looks like.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Nobody
Who
thinks
is
to
that in the middle, do you think?
clean off the other,
Some sort of god.
the bottom of it. Oh, we're gonna attack and dethrone God. Excellent. We're getting the real JRPG plot comes through. Oh, no, plot is trying to make its way into my head. I don't want it. I just want to hit things in a cool way. Can't force me to understand the plot of this game.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
They really don't like God over there, for good reason. Brother! Okay, no, that's not where I thought it was going. Interesting. We're gone full Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Whoops. Did I pass out on genocide again? Damn it.
I'm back.
Oh, it's time travel shenanigans, is it?
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
Would you kindly stop pulverizing my brother, please? Well, he stopped.
I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe.
Listen, I'm not gonna listen to
I should
teen
have
me.
protected him that day. It was my duty.
I think I'm gonna listen to fucking 18-year-old me. Fucking dumbass.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Sure did. Now pay for it.
Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
Absolutely not.
I am.
Damn.
I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can
Good
finally
luck with
rest in
God.
peace.
I think it's gonna be a couple of streams before I reach him. Thanks, Automaka. Will not be consoled by my child. No, not my child. Child version of me. Thanks. Thanks for the fire. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a problem. Don't calm down with the music.
How bitter the truth that awaits me. I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
You didn't we agree? I thought we figured this out already. That's a big move.
Not this time.
Fighting his foot. Do you think that counts as a projectile? Oh, that probably does. Maybe not. Seems rather intent to keeping me away from him. Alright, it does count. I'm too far away to make any use of it, though.
Not this time.
I'm standing too far away to use that.
Not this time.
Oh, fuck you. my fanfare? That's why. That's why there's no fanfare. Evil me, is it? We really are doing very Kingdom Hearts now.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive.
What's this? Do I let him win?
Face your fears.
Is this like a trick thing and I'm actually meant to let him beat me? Hey, why don't I have that move? Or that move.
Too slow. Not this time.
Ow. I only have the small fire attack. I don't have the big fire attack. Why does he have all these powers? Why don't I have any of these powers?
I see.
Do you?
You'd have me learn by example. Not this time.
Alright, so I should just dodge all of those instead of trying to retaliate.
Not this time.
Damn it. I can't dodge fast enough.
Not this time.
Oh, goody. just have all his moves now. He made that exact same mistake again.
Not this time.
Isn't fast enough for that. Oh.
Not this time.
One of these days I'll stop trying to just retaliate and actually block him.
Not this time.
Just give up already. Man, it's one of those trick fights. You're meant to lose.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Wish this was easy to do in real life. That design is cooler. That's fine.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Okay, my combos are different now as well. That's pretty hyped. Just keep going. Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2. Well, guess I gotta match him. I gotta do the Vegeta thing and match him. How am I not Goku in this game, anyway?
I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Everybody lend me your powers. Sure you can. Alright, this time up. There it is. There's our fanfare. That was pretty hype. Okay. Fire shard. The power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. This shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. You sure? That's not just the blood rushing in through your ear? Anyway. Okay, so who did I actually kill? Once again, we don't clean off our sword. I suppose it doesn't matter too much to Clive because he doesn't carry it in a scabbard, but still. No, Plot! Get out of my head, Plot! Ding.
Clive,
Clive, you alright?
are you alright?
Been standing there for like a solid hour.
Jill. It's nothing.
It's nothing. I just had this incredibly hyped battle in my mind. So is somebody gonna clean
No
this
more
mural?
chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
But they saw him too, so it's not a hallucination. No one's gonna clean this? Okay. We're not gonna see what's supposed to be at the bottom? Okay. Okay.
Clive, are you sure you're alright? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
No, I'm gonna bottle it up at least for another 10
I had
hours.
a hard enough time telling myself.
And then we'll have a heart-to-heart.
I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth.
Not before we have a
How can a second
40
icon
to
of fire
50
even
hour game.
exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable.
Yeah, okay, we're both broken people. We're perfect for each other.
They're what brought us back together.
We're both mass murdering demigods.
Thank you, Jill.
2 mass murdering demigods and a dog.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Okay, Roxas. Meanwhile, in Evil Town, Dazbog is a pretty evil sounding name. Actually, I think these guys are neutral-ish. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said Sid paid him.
Hey, what's in the box, though?
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
Maybe question that information a little bit? Hugo? Maybe question it a tiny amount.
I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, my lord.
Benedicta's head? It's gotta be a head, right? It's a head-shaped box. It's gotta be a head. Who makes these boxes? Just track down the guy who makes these boxes and be like, "Hey, how do you have such a lucrative business? Why do people ship heads to other people? Maybe we should look into that."
Benedicta.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. She wasn't even that into you. She was playing you. "42. We discovered this a long time ago. Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Gauge. Don't know. Not sure how to pronounce that word properly. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the Abilities tab in the main menu. Okay, so you can't have Ifrit and Phoenix at the same time. As I thought, you cannot have the same element dominance together. The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing L3 and R3 when the gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regen, and guard breaking strikes. It's your get out of jail
So,
move.
what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again.
And I pet
About
Torgal
Lady
yet?
Hannah, amongst other things. Though she
Torgal.
may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
I don't think she's going to be safe with Sid right now. Torgal, he's refusing pets. We're going to have words about this. So, how does one swap them out? Oh, okay. So you can't, like, equip Ifrit, but you can equip his abilities. Yes. Oh, they're added to his core abilities. Okay. That works. Alright, so that's Limit Break. That's already there. Can be used in midair as well. Awesome. And that's give yourself a shield, basically. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing. Yeah, it's a shield. Okay. Like, I kind of like both of these, but the two Phoenix abilities we have. Well, actually, the projectile reflecting ability I want to keep because it's a cool move and I like it. So we're basically going to be swapping out the kind of uppercut move because it only really does damage, doesn't really do much else. So do we want fireballs or do we want... I'd rather have a move. This is kind of more of a shield. I'd rather have an actual, like, attack. Okay, is there anything I haven't actually bought? Okay, no. They're all at least learned. They might be mastered, but they're learned at least. Ah. Although there's actually no space for us to use that now. Okay, I think we'll leave it the way we have it, and we'll just upgrade some stuff. So, what does upgrading Limit Break do? I don't know. Maybe it charges faster. Make our way through the blight. Let's collect some of these items. Torgs.
Torgal, what is it?
Where is Torg? There he
Nothing
is.
good, I'll wager. Come on.
Dog is fast when he wants to be. Oh, has the whole town been set on fire? Yeah, it has.
What happened here?
I think he's dead.
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here?
Answer me! Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Don't let them get away.
Finished!
Let's take out the ranged enemies first.
It's over. Finished!
Give them all you've got, boys.
Oh, I used up this whole meter anyway. That sucks. The bigger boy over there.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one. Kill all the Ducal dogs!
Good luck enforcing that.
Dogs.
They were innocent people.
Oh, come here, mage. Come here. Oh, wait, that's not. That's Jill.
Keep your distance, boy.
It's over.
There is still a mage. Come back here.
Flames, don't let them get away.
To the sword! There or no!
Come on. Ow. That didn't work. Anyway. Hammer,
All
bro.
must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them.
Are you talking?
By Empress Annabella's command.
Empress Annabella. Ah, mammy.
My mother ordered this.
Why are you like this?
Why?
Clive,
I know. I can wait.
Oh, the other mage is dead. Okay, good.
Give them all you've got, boys.
Missed. Missed again. Okay, you hit me now.
your distance, boy. Sit, Torgal.
Ow. Oops.
Not this time. Get him.
Level out of that. That's it.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better.
If you missed the previous stream, Lady Hannah is the wife
Better than my
of
mother.
our dad's Lord Commander. The Duke's Lord Commander. Family friend, kind of thing.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh?
She's not the Duchess anymore. The Duchy doesn't
We
exist.
knew East Pole was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen.
Be victim blaming, Gav.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
But that's the harm. No freedom.
This
Freedom
world
not
judges
allowed.
that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Death?
Gav,
Crime?
we want to help.
The world?
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
Yeah,
We do.
we've kind of done that already.
But it can wait.
Can wait for at least 2 more
In
acts.
that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
Okay, are we gonna
What about
bury
the villagers?
Yeah, are we gonna bury them or?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Oh,
Of
what?
course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
Yes, let's have them be buried by people who didn't know them, rather than the people who did know them.
When you're ready, then.
Although not that Clive really knew them. Clive or Jill. Nobody saw him?
Now, rats.
Suspicious
nest.
character. Nobody saw this guy
Has a message for your leader.
in his bright yellow
Only he knew where to send it.
shirt. How did nobody see this guy? Was he disguised as some sort of bag? Oh, we're not allowed to go anywhere except home. Let's see. Why even bother giving me the option then?
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Quests? No quests. Alright, well, let's go talk to Sid, though.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breathe.
Alright, I won't then. Going in?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
I think we have to open it first. Hang on, let me check. Nope, gotta open it first.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
You need some ink,
I
Sid.
tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Yeah, just more questions.
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain.
I
am
look
a
sexy
dominant.
as hell. Oh, yeah, okay. that.
Freed. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all
You're
must
not going to
walk,
give me like the
no
12
matter
steps
how
thing now, Sid.
colourful
are you?
our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms?
Why didn't I think of that?
13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they
It's a bit presumptuous of you,
bearers
Clive.
or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
I'm sure they realized it, Clive.
And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
That's not fair. I weigh more than she
will.
does.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Who's going to pull Torgo's weight?
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Okay, which
And pay a visit
empire?
to Mother.
Oh, that empire. Okay. Just drop the crystal theme on me like that and not play the whole thing. Earlier in what's probably supposed to be Good Guy Town, but definitely isn't. The Council of Elders in the White Worm Lair.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
Racist.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Okay, why don't you join the rest of us and stop getting high over there?
Your Radiance?
The Pope.
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that
Oh no, let's not open trade routes with them or anything. Let's just take their stuff.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to
Your
feed
flowers.
those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands.
Why does he only have one
The
arm
Empire
on his
bleeds,
chair?
and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Okay, that's some real
Radiance.
circular
It cannot
thinking
mean
there.
A war of conquest.
Of course not. It's a war of charity or something.
That is exactly what I mean.
Okay, never mind. I was
It
going to
is
give him an
time
out there,
we
but okay.
expanded our dominion. This is the will of Great Grieger.
Of course it is. A second crusade. We've had first crusade, but what about second
We must find
crusade?
a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will
Bread and games.
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the first?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Fuck off.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Yes, see to his wounds. Make sure our nukes are ready.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained.
I mean?
But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal.
Okay.
How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
Okay, but then...
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine.
Why wouldn't the land
Ether, a gift from the heavens.
around the mother crystals be the first
For
to
centuries,
decay?
nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
How come you're the only one who knows?
Who says they didn't?
Ah, shit.
Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
No, not climate change.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
Big oil.
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So,
is that why he was gonna make a world where they can die
down
on their own?
in order to build us a new one? What say you? Are you with me?
Eco-terrorism? Sure. I was with you since Final Fantasy VII. Stop breaking my pen knives.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Ow, what did I do to you?
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okay, let's go talk to Charon. It's still a weird name to give them.
Just taking a quick break.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't minding you the first time. I'm still not minding you.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Not a corner.
Oriflamme.
It's a curve.
Holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, I assume nothing's better than my current sword. Or current offensive gear. Lionheart tonic. It is said that one's own limits are made to be broken, that doing so is easier said than done. Fortunately, there are ways of convincing the mind that such improbable feats are not only possible, but readily within reach. It's called antidepressants, this tonic being one of them. Gradually fills the limit break gauge. Okay. Cheating item. Got it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Okay.
I heard Otto barking at his lot.
Clive, was it?
Yes.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you up.
So you're really going through with it?
I don't know. What?
Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our
Is Great
advantage on
Grieger the
this
god
occasion.
we're going to be attacking and
Wars,
dethroning?
greed, chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach.
Okay.
I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
No.
That's good of you, but...
Last time I set a house on fire.
Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman.
A madam, okay.
If you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
That narrows it down.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Well, just for that, I'm not coming back. You looking at? What? Okay. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gout at the Alliant Report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valishdea.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Does this just tell me about other Lank Locked Bearer?
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
No, there's gotta be new people since I've
service.
gotten here.
Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers.
Who the hell are the Curse
And there's
Breakers?
no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go.
Begging me for something, alright.
Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there.
What word?
They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Quick look.
Finding new quests. Use Gout's Alliant reports to not only find new quests around Valishdea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk. Okay, this is the thing I was complaining about last week. It will let you just go straight to the one you want to go to. So the Holy Empire Sanbrek. And there's one in the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Oh, you just go straight there. It's not something you pick up. Okay.
Always something in there.
Let's... we'll do that, but I want to talk to the blacksmith first.
Well, and how might this old soul be of service? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today.
Alright, new things to read that I have still forgotten to read. The Founder. Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Smekis? Zemek? I don't know. Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying through the shadows, and so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of his life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter, in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. This he continued for days, weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris, but as his estate grew and one building became two and two, three, the people began to slow their steps, and it was not long before some took to joining him on that knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. This they did without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other, and the rocks, and the knoll, and the food nearby, and so on. Slowly, house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man would want... That's a pretty big jump. He didn't even go to city. The man will one day die, and all men do. Those who remained continued his legacy, expanded upon it, and though his name was eventually forgotten, his spirit lives on to this day in the hearts of all Rosarians. Legend of the Founder. Okay.
You wish to study the tomes?
Not really, no.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Well, I mean, I do, actually, but I'm not going to subject everybody to me just story time.
Clive, was it?
That's me. Hey, wiggle. Careful you don't set that breath alight, Kupo. Fuck you, Nectar.
likes you too, and so does
I see I'm busy here.
Okay.
So, what'll it be?
Flame Tongue is better than what we have. We also can't reinforce Invictus anyway. Well, that's interesting. You need Stormcry for it. Which is the weapon we got from defeating Garuda. Wait. With the tongue of flame spake he the words of destruction.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Presumably that, no, that can't be reinforced either. Okay. What about what we're wearing? No, none of the stuff we're wearing can be reinforced. Right, so they're unique. Better anyway.
And?
Glenn?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing, yeah.
I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all...
Why is a courier doing
that?
that?
I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Good job.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those
I'm only
supplies.
doing it for the XP, okay?
So,
we're not friends.
Where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through.
Did you know?
There's a chance my pack might
Was
have
there anybody
caught
in the
something.
bushes with you?
If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor.
I'm really only looking for the letter, honestly.
And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
He said he's been waiting on the letter for days. I mean...
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll pick up this one as well. And then we'll see what the
I heard Otto
aligned
barking.
things are like.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
More postman things.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
Oh, yeah, why did he leave then?
Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
Not exactly.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. No. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon.
No favours. Favours are for free.
Will you go and find
You're paying me. Oh, apparently you're not paying me. Okay, sure.
I'll do what I can.
So it is a favour then.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing.
Couldn't have the good sense to be lost in the same place as the other quest, could he?
He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Okay, let's see what these alliance things are. So just go there.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Do a fight.
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew.
Fancy giving us a hand?
Not when you say it like that.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
Perhaps.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
You could.
It depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So,
wait,
will you have
do you
a
mean
word with
literally?
them? Help them settle in?
Really? This is what you need me to do?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather.
Taking hear us talking. Hey, you heard our conversation, so let's just say I said what he asked me to say, and we'll just leave it at that. How's that go?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Something.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
You did not specify what you wanted to eat, so I gotta find something disgusting. I'll teach you. You gotta speak your mind. Didn't speak his mind, so this is what he's getting.
The grocer know his
Can I have another cup?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry.
That's...
We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of
Sounds
outsiders.
like a shadow plot.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
But you just
That's
said...
really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Isn't the whole point of this for them to not have masters anymore? If you're just doing whatever he tells you to do, that's not really any better.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Pretty sure there was just bread on that plate. Okay.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
The worst kind of place.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
While the loaf is slightly stale and the wine somewhat watered down, it will serve to fill an empty belly. Sorry, I put it in my pocket, so it's smushed.
May we? Truly?
Chomp. We've animated a dog doing a backflip, but we refuse to animate anybody eating bread.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you.
That's dangerous.
For everything.
It's not all you can eat.
Thank you.
It's all you can eat bread. You're gonna get so fucking fat here. It was very much not worth it.
What happens to us now, brother?
Nothing bad.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
Hold on, we're partners.
To what
I
do
ain't
owe
no,
the pleasure?
I ain't no protege.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him.
What did you ask him to do?
Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do
Wouldn't it
hope
be
nothing...
Gotland's Bale. I'm going there anyway.
Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Never. Should have sent somebody with him. Right, there's another
Sun's setting
quest
fast.
there. Collect all the quests.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
You sure won't.
I want no trouble.
Tough. Troubles come to you.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His
Definitely not.
vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Giant wasps, you're on your own,
You
man.
need someone to solve your pest
I'm
problem.
not fucking going anywhere near
I
that.
do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the
Mean
smell's
wasps
got 'em
too.
worked up.
Great.
And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't
can't
bring
even
those grapes
scare a
into
wasp
blessing soon,
away.
Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like
Hold
you can
on.
handle that blade of
Hold
yours.
on.
Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
You need
Please.
food.
Rid us of these wasps.
And
so I
instead
can be
of
about
keeping the
business.
grapes as food, you're gonna ferment them and turn them into wine. Right.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, Thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town.
Finally,
And
somebody
hurry,
else is going that way.
Lostwing needs those grapes.
To eat, right? Not to crush and turn into wine and wait however long it takes for wine to ferment. I have an obelisk nearby.
The courier said his pack. That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Wait, how many bags did he drop?
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Really yard hands. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's kill these wasps.
Flames to me! Don't let them get away! Stay down! Give them all you've got. It's over. Farewell.
Imagine that. Just swat a wasp out of the air. Farewell. You're a worthy fool.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Hello, madam.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
Listen.
Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper.
Didn't stop to
No
pet
idea
the
if it was a
dog?
letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lostwing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
But everybody
To
there's
the
been
village,
feeding
then. Thank you.
Alright, well, we're heading back that way anyway. Speaking of petting the dog, Torgal, are you gonna let me pet you? Good boy.
You like that, don't you?
Alright, 300 yards. That's back in town, and then this one is... There's nothing really close to that.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
No.
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
Now go.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this.
Orc.
He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Torgo, what are you doing? Okay. Some impressive balance he's got, though. Anyway. No, I can't go in that way. Right, the wasps have been dealt with.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan
Is it
fruit
grapes?
fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm.
Oh my god, you
We
aren't
use
even
that
going to
money
drink
to
the
keep our
wine, you're going to
comrades
sell it.
fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place
bet
where
he
they'd
did.
be safe.
I bet that's what his plan was.
He certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
In what, like 10 years? Anyway. Nice. Blue. Ugh. Okay. Where do we want to go? This way. I think it's this way. Alright, Randy, what are you doing?
You all right?
Yep, fine.
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
Do
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quinton what happened.
Slay the beastie men. What kind of beasts? That kind of beast.
Goblins.
Goblins.
Why am I not surprised?
Stay down! Keep your distance, boy.
Don't let them get away. Not this time. Keep your distance, Too slow. Too slow. Not this time. It's over.
Right, why did he take so long to die? Bone necklace. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this ghastly neck ornament. The bones strung along its crude twine, most likely belonging to those unfortunate enough to meet its maker. Or meet their maker, the case may be. Orcs. Pets? Alright, Randall, where you at? Okay, he's back there somewhere. Oh well, found him.
Sorry, Randall.
Squished.
Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
But I'm not fucking digging a grave for him. Someone else can do it.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Hey Quentin, you sent that guy out to his death. Hope you feel better about yourself.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone.
Yeah, so put 2 and 2 together, Quentin.
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Can't salve your conscience with this. Especially since you didn't actually give me any money. Wait, so I don't go back and talk to the guy who actually gave me the quest? Okay. It's probably the fastest way for us to leave. Okay, yeah, we got started a bit late today, and I actually can't stay too long either, so we're probably gonna wrap it up here. Just gonna, hang on, let me talk to this guy. Can I tell him that, like...
Oh. Well, at least you're safe. Poor Randall. The damn fool. Surely his life was worth more than a handful of coin.
Alright, well, at least he knows.
I heard Otto barking at his
Still a bit strange that we don't go back to like that guy. Like it's not a requirement to go back and talk to that guy.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Well, it's been opened. I don't know how you'll feel about that. Lost supplies. Supplies intended for delivery to the hideaway by the... Sorry. Supplies intended for the delivery... No. For delivery to the hideaway by the clumsy... He's known as a clumsy courier. That's great. Glenn. Lost on the road due to an unfortunately placed hole in his pack. And a lost letter. A letter intended for delivery to the hideaway by the clumsy courier Glenn. Lost on the road due to... For the same thing. We not get to read the letter.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
No.
If only. It's from his daughter.
His what?
She's off studying.
His what?
In Denver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I'm sure he'll question the random dog paw print. And once again, you did not give me any money. Okay. Alright, we'll have a chat with Gav just to see what the next stage of the story is. But I think we will call it here.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
And Torgal.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Wait.
And did I ever tell you
not how it
about
worked.
how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria?
Look.
You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Also, we'll be way too powerful if all three of us are in the party at the same
To
time.
behave now.
Yeah. Can't believe no one mentioned Torgal. This not mentioning of Torgal will not stand. Yeah, we're going back into I'm gonna save, but then we're gonna call it here for today. Right. That's it for me for today. Sorry we got started a little bit late. Was not the intention, but you know, these things happen. Anyway, tomorrow we were going to be playing Guilt as part of my Foley Plays Games a Bit series, which is a series where we play newly released games for a bit. Guilt is technically not a new release. It actually came out in 2019, but it has been in prison on the Stadia platform that whole time. Stadia is now dead. Guilt has been rescued and has now been ported out to pretty much everything else only like a week ago or something like that. So we're going to take a look at that tomorrow. And Saturday... Sorry, we're playing TMNT, Shredder's Revenge with Melwen, as typically play some co-op games on Saturdays. And then Sunday we'll have the weekly news recap where we'll talk about all of the video game shenanigans that were happening in the games industry this week. Thanks to Automakai and Lustig for joining me. Yes. Is anybody in my periphery? Melwan is currently streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, so why don't we send you guys over there to her? Where's the raid? There's. Why don't we send you guys over to Melwan? And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Guilt. Otherwise, have a good rest of your evening. Bye.